Welcome back, everyone. As we can see, Noso is happy to see everyone. It is day 3 of our No Soul Stone Challenge. We are gonna pick right back up where we left off, which I remember correctly because it's been a couple days. We were trying to collect. Let's look. It was Moko grass, but I remember now the to get it we needed our botanist's secondary tool for their offhand, but we couldn't get one because we threw away the tool. So we had to buy it, unfortunately. So we have had our first and hopefully last exception to our list of rules for this challenge. But we were able to make the hat. So now all of our gear has an item level 5, with the exception of our tool, but that the weapon doesn't inhibit us from continuing the quest. So we are just going to continue along with the story and work our way up to level 20 so we can get over, or I guess up to level 15 for the MSQ, so we can get over to Limsa to get the remaining crafting classes so we can make the gear so we can level our character and not have to wear the starter equipment still. But we are getting there. We're on to level 9, so we have a good bit of a chunk left. 1 second. I want to look up how many quests we have to do before we get to our quest. 1 second. So we were about to do out of the house and home. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 quests. Which is quite a lot. But a lot of them they're like level 14-ish. And then we unlock the airship, which will be good. Which I think will get us to about level probably 20, if not more. But for now, we're just gonna continue where we left off in the story. Wagons come through here. They go over to the yard to the south, to the tunnel. So I think he needs us to go deal with some kobolds. Yeah, we need to go deal with some kobolds. And they're located this direction. Oh, my hunting log. So we did unlock, I think during day 1, the second page of our hunting log, which we will work on later. We will do that right now. That will be something that we will probably do when we get a bit closer to needing more experience when we're not doing the main story. But let's deal with some kobolds, which is not what their names are at all, but I should have started with the other one instead. That's okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh, now there's more. Hey, like I said, that wasn't too bad. I feel like this class is a lot easier to play than it was when I first started. When did I start this game? I think when I started, it was the end of 2018, the start of 2019, and I started with this class as well. I feel like it was very different back then. Um, let's get rid of this. Want it? There's a rumor he wants to share. Rumor is that there's a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Silda. That was not how you pronounce it. That's okay. But that's not all. It appears to be a giant. It looks like if we can get to it, we will curry favor with some people. Just gonna talk a little bit more. Let's go this way down here and see what we can find out. Once we unlock the rest of the crafting classes, we're probably going to take a break from the MSQ and try to level a good chunk of them up. Oh, I should have. Oh well, too late now. So that we can make all the armor we're gonna need for these classes and jobs. A cookie. I guess there's just kids who are sitting out here who are hungry and they want me to send them home. And down that. Yeah, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees, but to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. There's enough money to change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune just to do that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work for crying out for and pay them fairly. Mining companies profit. Looks like they found someone. Definitely should be in fire mode right now. Or umbral fire, not fire mode. Close enough. They're basically the same thing. Did I run the right direction? I did. I think this is when we fight the construct. But I could be wrong. But I think it is. Well, we'll see how this goes. They trick him. Thal's Balson, a vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city. God's damn idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike, get rich, and get cozy with the order? While the master of Alda looked on, no one crosses the syndicate. The syndicate finally sunk in, hasn't it? Well, look at this. Not all their friends deserted yet. It seems, lucky boy, now you won't have but to die alone. Ooh, someone's watching us. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant thee thy humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the bloody plan. This ain't part of the plan, bloody hell. Does Lord Loptero, though, mean to kill us too? I do not. So many people in this game have names that are so different from ones that I know how to pronounce properly. Thankfully, the amount of damage he does is very minuscule to how much of my auto healing is. Always look at fire. I should have waited before casting that thunder. Oh, there's a giant pillar in his back. Nifty. That the golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. And he's gone. Oh, there's Thancred. Damn, it seems I've missed all the fun. Yeah, you definitely missed something, that's for sure. One second. I see you didn't need my help this time. Didn't need it last time. Other than that, I fainted and passed out. Oh, here I go again. Okay, sorry. I would compose a Baldwin in your honor, but I fear no words would ever do justice. The Songstress of Alda could have no rival your beauty. That's not right. Close enough. He looks slightly younger here. I know he's not by much, but oh, stop it. I have aught heard it said that a woman's beauty can be men with love long, but I really believe it until I met you two desert roses. Here they attacked another caravan. Oh, where'd the girls go? They went poof. Ah, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What strife stirring them up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager the caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. Bet it was, since they're gonna need the crystals. If they really mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You couldn't keep a girl waiting, would ya? Perish the thought. He's a playboy right now. I know it's part of his cover, but still. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvest. Uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have to thank for that. I can't tell if this is before or after the moon erupted. I'm assuming it's after, and this is current time. But we don't see the moon when we look up. It's not in the skybox. The Bibles. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Lucius will know what to do. We only need to trust in his judgment. Maybe it is before Calamity. This is where he is when he prays during that fight. During our battle with the Gallian Empire. Truly a marvel of Charlene and Jean. Charlian. But he's not in Charlian. Unless the Charlians brought stuff to all of them. That kind of looks like the shrine over in the room for my guild. Because it is. That's weird. I didn't know we had Charlian architecture at all of them. Just have faith. You can do it. Cerberus recent. That's all three. Maybe Papsham will know something. Oh, everyone's up now. Looks like you took a thrashing. Can you walk? Someone's talking to him. Too late. Our place of interest has already quit the scene. The general. Very well. I shall be there. Anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But for every time I find one, it seems to be in the middle of it. You seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Yeah, Thinker, you probably should be following me around. Tread softly, my friend. Crap. Lord Lotro. I heard the blades mention him as they fled. Believe me, Man, not meant to be trifled with. The Sultana enemies grow bolder by the day. Support from outside forces slaughtered us. They would have. I would speak with you further. Wants us to go back up there. Okay. I think we're falling into rhythm where I want to read it when we're in a cutscene, but when we're not, it's not as important. At least not earlier on, because we can get the gist for the most part. It's an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope the next time we meet under more auspicious circumstances. And we're not doing this as a playthrough in the instance of the story. We're trying to do a challenge, so I don't think it matters as much if I read everything. But if you guys want me to read everything, just let me know, and we can spend more time actually reading the information. I don't care as much since I know the story beats and I know what is happening, and for the most part it has been a couple years, but I remember enough of it. But if that is something you guys want, just let me know and we can transition to be more focused with the reading of the dialogue, since that is a big way in how the narrative is pushed and how it's displayed to us is by reading what it is. For now, we will just continue as we have been. Okay. 12's bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. You're a fool. Loroto owns the goddamn brass blades. I should have questioned their motive from the start. Ever so predict the wealthiest man and Alda wants me dead. Seeking to change the law. Yeah, that sounds about right. The ruthless. And I think I'm just gonna said. So he's headed out. Where are we headed? Oh, we're headed back into town. This way we go. Yeah. So what? Like I was saying earlier. No. We're just gonna continue as we have been through the story, and then once we get the rest of them, we will start making new armor and tools and whatnot. Well, I can make some stuff right now. I can't make a lot, so we're just gonna wait. Goodness. Until we have more of them, so that we can actually, like, I'll spend a dedicated time leveling all of them and like getting all of the proper stuff so that we can not have to worry about not having the proper gear, especially since we're gonna have to do a dungeon at once we hit 15 for the story. So being able to have the proper gear is probably gonna be helpful. We're not gonna want to go into a dungeon. We're not even gonna meet the item level cap probably for that dungeon with the gear we have now, which is fine. It just means we have to get the proper gear. Settle down, Noso. You got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. On the other hand, is now a harsh about your welcome round here as a rabid wolf or bugger. Suffice to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. That's not quite. The chairman of the East Alden Trading Company, Aldair. Anyway, trading company, generous contributor to the Order of Nalthal, member of the syndicate. Didn't get where he was by leaving loose ends, that one. Kill a man. Fitting. Don't want the colors of you of all those. So it's true that there are some who aren't afraid to crack a few skulls, but most of are decent folk. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life. But believe it's a good thing, no, so for you, you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot. Why don't you rest a spell? We unlock the inn. And we also unlocked level quests, which I don't need an explanation about guild levels. And we can tell the questions away. You have access to recommendations. We can't unlock duties. We haven't unlocked duties yet. Is the correct way of facing it. Now what the? Good to see you. So the fellow by the name of Beneath the Hand, he's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones for those. One second. Sorry, sneezed. Over at Horizon, that's in Western Thailand. Mind you, just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Cross. I know where to go for him. Oh, we can get a chocobo. Oh, I've already been over there. Ooh, the blue quest. Levels of Horizon. Probably gonna unlock that over here. And this will be really important for helping level our crafting classes later on. Let's pick it up. Horizon. I think I have to go out to Horizon anyway for my MSQ. I do. We are gonna run there. We're not gonna waste the money that it would take to teleport there. Even though I will make actually nothing that for that quest. We'll make more guild later, I guess, as far as like MSQ is concerned. But we are definitely gonna out level the MSQ. That's natural, that's normal. Most classes, or most of the time when you play with a single class through the MSQ, you will be out leveled because there is no level cap. It's held so much higher. I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 20, if not higher than that, before we even get to the end of. Oh, we unlock that later. Because this is number 10, and I think I said that there's like there was a lot. I don't remember the exact number, but there was a lot of quests we still needed to do. Oh, we don't want to be in that. Now we can cross the bridge. I know where I'm going. Attack me. Ooh, and you're gonna attack me. Just keep. We have 14 more quests before we can unlock the airship to go over to Limsa, which is where we will go first. And because it's gonna give us the option to pick where we want to go, and we will go to Limsa first, so we can unlock the rest of the crafting classes. Since armor is going to be very important. No soul, I presume. The horizon or trading settlement. Vesper Bay to the west. Lots to be done. I'm not even. He's just gonna send me out to get something. Let's unlock the level mate while we're here. And then we'll run over here. I'm not gonna accept one right now. Oh, actually, I guess I have to run it. We'll do it later. I don't want to do it right now. Actually, well, no, we'll collect it. It's part of the quest, is to learn how to do it. We'll go up there later. We need to run over here. The mine is still closed due to an incident. The product you heard you have the product you heard is going to be a valuable gemstone known as a raw. Not even gonna try. I managed to dig up a goodly amount. That's not even a word. That's okay. And then it got closed. Okay, that's fine. We have to come in here and just. We have bombs we can defeat too. We'll just do all of it over here so we can get more of our training log and our hunting log, not training log. And then get the material we need for the quest line. Yeah, so they're getting more challenging to defeat. And his cooldown is, his cast time is faster than my cast time. Since we're already here, let's grab some. Oh, I guess they count for my. No, they don't. They don't count for the hunting log, or the ones that drop from the quest. Yep. Just find that it means I have to kill other ones instead. I should have waited till I had more MP. Oh well, we'll just make do with what we have. need one more. I need one more bomb, but that will wait till after I finish this one. Oh, I didn't switch my form back. I gotta pass before he moved. Is Blaze Spikes his thing or my thing? I don't remember giving. Do I give Blaze Spike? No, I think it's a thing specific to the bombs. We hit 14. How'd you fare, friend? Well, I got all of your diamond crystal material, whatever I was collecting. Wasn't diamonds. Now we need to come over here and get rid of the bugs, I guess. You know, it's not worth wasting. This one up there. Look. Oh, and I did it. They're weak though. They're only 10s. I say that, but myself, I'm still wearing my basic gear. Back into the settlement. They're called settlements, right? Yes. I'm just gonna skip this 'cause it's just having me do tasks right now, so I don't think it's the most like make or break I must read type thing. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why they have to do so many fates on these bridges. I think this one's beneath the bridge. I think. Or look. I didn't encounter him on the bridge. Yeah, and we are not going down there to fight him. I don't really want to do any of these like bigger fate slash any of them at all right now, at least. I'll leave like those ones down there are gonna need to be done by like a tank. But even then, I would need more than that because I don't have any healing. Our food buffs are good enough weapons and armor to do damage. I think they're just over here. We're on last letter of hope. I think it's one of our last level 10. Oh, we're into the 11s already. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm not. Well, all the way up there. Having me running everywhere. Let's see what it said. Runner unarmed, but Traveler did not very well. So we're just doing a delivery. Yeah, we're just running all the way up to last. 1 second. We're gonna run. I am going. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna grab something off the desk behind me. Oh, and I ran into the wall. 1 second. Alright, it's cold in this room. Oh, I wanted socks. Second. What is this? Oh, weird. Sorry. Messing with settings. There it went. That's weird. Okay. 1 second. Let's move you guys back. Push my chair in. And we can continue our path up to here. So you run all the way up to the top. I still find it so funny that when I jump and I fall off of like cliffs, like a what are they called? A starfish. I don't know why it took so long to figure out. Like a jumping starfish. Oh, we unlocked our next level quest. Our class quest. threat of superiority. And what are we on? We're on... That's a 12, so we're moving along. Probably around 10 to 9 more of the MSQ quests, I think. But we're gonna have to get up there. Push it into high gear, and we will run ourselves up there while doing our best to avoid the ants. They're everywhere. I think bats are hostile too. I don't remember. Oh, I pulled one. No, the bats are not hostile. That's good to know. I think if I run up the hill, we're gonna run into the issue of I'm not far enough away from his starting spot. I guess I am. He disengaged really fast. A lot faster than the rest of them would have normally. Defeat Baron von Riverton III Esquire. Oh, and I'm not paying attention. I'm reading while running. This is not going to end well. This might be I turn back and run. Yeah, we're going to run away. I'm already double poisoned and I have no heals. I think we're about to have our first death. My auto healing isn't going to kick in. Ooh, it is, but I don't know if it's going to outlive the poison effects. We're going to look. We're going to stand right here. I have no way to get rid of them. Okay. New rule. I cannot be reading the descriptions of things up in the corner while running around in hostile areas. That's how we die. And we do not want to die. So we will not be doing that again. Okay. It fell off. We should just actually switch back to this as we ran away. But we're gonna attempt that again. A lot smarter though, but also they were really challenging. Even with the one. Because they're ranged, so I can't just run away. I mean I can, but there's no kiting them. I think when I only fight one of them, I should be okay. I am gonna get poisoned regardless. There's no way out of not getting poisoned. But it's minimal enough that if I just work my way through the camp and not take more than 2 stacks at a time, I should be fine. And that was an unnecessary cast of thunder. He didn't shoot his poison effect. I think I'm gonna have to do at least the next 2, if not all 3 of them. I think there's 4 of them. Okay, so the guards run. So the guards are pugilists. Okay. I'm just gonna switch back. I know I don't need to, but we're going to just wait more mana. Huh. They didn't poison me this time. I think is really weird. I don't think I'll need to deal with that other Riverton guard. I will. Oh, I'm not paying attention. But I am paying attention. Because I can just run in there and then run out. So we'll start the encounter. Then I can stand in the corner to keep my distance. I think he's a mage like I am. Now I get to deal with paralysis. It's not long paralysis. And they're already responding. I need to be strategic and just run and not look back. We're going to have a lot of ants beneath us. I think we're going to go to the left. Yep, no ants. Run back. Over. The less I have to deal with, the better. Just talking about stuff, it seems. The next one. Passing the blade. Okay, I have to go all the way back over there. I can run. I have a bit more money now. Well, technically, I should just be saving it. I'm okay teleporting back. Because I don't really want to run. It's a convenience thing. And I feel like it's okay right now. We're not really going that far. Which means really I shouldn't have, but it's whatever. Too late now. Can't worry about it. What level is this? 13. So we're moving along. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance once more. Thaumaturges from the RC Oversari. Anyway, Foothill and the ancient relics. I think we're gonna go fight the undead down here. We have to go fight the undead down here. I guess technically the undead are. What zone is that in? I think it's in this one, over in the back corner. Up here, maybe. One of our zones has undead somewhere in it. Maybe it's up here in northern. I don't remember. It's been too long. Oh, let's do that level quest. Or the leave quest. I don't know why I call them level quests. They're leave quests. Let's not do a +4. I'm gonna do a regular difficulty. For the simple fact that I already have to fight an enemy. I don't want to make it harder on myself. Especially when I don't need to do this beyond just trying to unlock. Oh. That was easy. Now we unlocked that. Complete adventures. Come to help. Stay on the road. Or adjacent. Nope, not there. Like to live. I thought I could run between them. Guess I can. Fresh fish. Something about those. Fish again. Where am I going? Oh, Captain, my Captain. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night, a gang of bandits from the Quilton Manus were in their caps, and I overheard them discussing their plans. They seem to be collecting a gemstone stolen from the Copperbill mines. I think is what they said. Co-conspirator, foothills. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shady deals. The brass blades cannot abide such. Forgive my eavesdropping. I never imagined. Oh, so he's gonna go deal with that. We're gonna see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 more quests. Plus the one we're currently doing. Okay. Captain's working with bandits. Okay, where are we off to? We're back, running back up here. Oh, sorry. Well, he's gotta put us in an instance. Level 18 max. We're at 16, so we're getting there. I'm more concerned about my item level more than anything else. Shocking. Something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from the Copperbell mine, and wait, those boots. Why, you're one of the Criveldsmen, sir. That man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin is good. You're getting paid off. Wait, what? Captain, you're working with these men? It cannot be. Told you to stay in Horizon. They get their Nash the poor, and I get my gill, and none the wiser. But sir, what if the crimes are uncovered? What if Laura Toe finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of him myself. Cannot be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades? To serve and protect. And do this for coin. You there, Venture, do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Quentin. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Oh, because I'm standing behind a pillar. Well, that settles it. It's clearly that everyone best attention that both of you die. wish I were about the guy in front of me who is actively attacking me. Ooh, this is not going to be a fun thing. We might actually have to get armor before we can finish this. I'm probably going to die. We actually put... Nah, we don't have sleep yet, do we? Maybe we should go with the mage first. Well, he's gonna keep attacking me, but he isn't dying very quickly. I can kill him. Then I can go. Oh, he's a healer. Oh, I'm fine. I was really worried for a second. Yeah, if he was not a healer, I would have died. That's weird, 'cause he's using Gladiator here. And while, yes, Gladiators have a spell, it would have to be at least level 50 at this point. Oh, I must have... Yeah. And he is down. Crush your enemy. Well, let's look at that achievement. I don't know which one that is. That's enough. Your partner is dead and your plans are done. There is no reason left to fight. Stay out of this. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will show you no mercy. And what mercy will you show? Will he show you, I wonder? What are you blabbering about? Every fisherman in Crescent's Cove knows about your meeting. You arrogant fool. Imagine Lord Price when he learns that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows seven hells, but I'm a captain. He wouldn't. I was a captain once too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Then they're just blabbering on point. Gonna take him back. Oh, and now I'm pulling mobs. Actually, I need to go this way. Let's run across. I should have saved the leave quest till I was done. It would have just teleported me back. We'll come back for Color Your World later, because we're going to have a lot of quests in this in Vesper Bay for the Scions. Turn this one in first. Something else. That one. Duty finder unlocked. It shouldn't be. Oh, because I unlocked guild heist. That's why it's unlocked. The other ones haven't been yet. That's fine. We don't need to do that right now. I just wanted to unlock it. Secrets and lies. All done. How much is your chocobo ride? Fire chocobo. 1 minute to Alda 5 gil. It'll take me about more than a minute to run myself. Well, I can dismount at any time. Good to know. I don't think I've ever used one of these before. I think this is my first time using one. I mean, it's definitely faster than me running myself back. Also allows me to look. See where we are. We have 4 more quests. Let me unlock the envoy. Then we have to do the, and then we unlock Shasta. And then the Amtarad Croft and the Copperbell Mine. That's a lot of dungeons in a short span of time. How many quests is it? Collectively, each of them. It's 160 quests. 161 for us because we started in Alda. And Alda has 1 extra quest than the rest of them do. We'll come back to do with that of supremacy in a minute. Oh, I thought the supremacy gives us our melee ability. Our one and only. So that's what this is all about. Thinks that we might be in the lake with something shady. Wait a minute, wasn't the one who... Oh hell, I got a bad feeling about this. Listen, no, so... Think that... Quiet, I'd rather keep... And determine has a bitter end, I'll explain. We got a conspiracy on our hands. The world believes Alda to be a Sultrate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Il Namo. True is, though, it is the sixth wealthiest civilization that holds the most sway, or citizens that hold the most sway, the syndicate. But that it might be, the Sultana still got the support of the people. But she might be struggling to keep, even if a certain innocent becomes public knowledge. Her grace crown symbol must have been stolen. You want us to deal with it. Not a coincidence. We have to go talk to someone about the lost heirloom. Deliver the letter. Duty, honor, country. By the alchemist skill. Okay. The heart of the moon lies beneath. Well met, adventurer. What business do you bring here? A letter? Well, very well. Let's see it. Have you read this, adventurer? I see, but you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Mistress Model has doubtlessly explained to you the significance of the crown, and its loss could mean her grace, the Sultana. This thief shames the Sol sworn. And most of all, the blame is mine, I see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness, we need to find it. Identify the thief. Turn it to her grace. Must be recovered. I'll travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. So we have to go do a bunch of stuff to get the crown back. Where are we going? We're just going here. Oh, I remember this. Remember this encounter. Well, I got 2.5K. We gonna teleport. I'm rich. Not really, but rich enough that I'm not running. At least not the whole way. We'll see how this goes. There's a lot of enemies in this camp. Or not in this camp, in this instance, if I remember correctly. There was a great deal of them. And since I don't have the best armor, we might have to leave and come back after getting an upgrade. Which I think I can do a small one with my... Most of my armor is made by the weaver, and I think I have the leather worker. Which should be enough to make here. Now show me the crown. You'll have your precious crown once we've been duly compensated. You think me of a few assurance You're part of the agreement. Now, and here, if you violate the terms of our exchange, and you're given that you're not alone, what guarantees you have that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us, even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men the moment they catch a glimpse of the crown? Have your payment as promised. 'Tis the real thing. Thousand thanks, boys. You successfully scored the thieves have failed. That's the power to create an army of undead soldiers. The traitors scrum. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must be wondering what it was that you were handing over. What would be the very well crowned? Assume it's terrible, but it is terrible to know that you brought us to doom. Ooh, lots more of them. Ooh, they're triplets. Too many of them. Noso, run. Run while you can. Let your duty to serve the Sultana lead. And you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Ooh, the main person. So he is in charge of the gladiator quest line, if I remember correctly. So they're all gladiators. Those gladiators come from Aldum. They're the royal guards that protect the Sultana. That was a waste of pushing a button. That's a little loud. I have a feeling it's probably a little loud for you guys. Multitask this. How do you get healed? Where's the healer? Hey, there's more of them. Man, I'm pulling aggro. Where's the healer? They have a healer, and I can't figure out which one it is. 'Cause the Spellweaver should be a... It's the Spellweaver. There. I'm like, where's this healer? This one was an interesting battle. Oh, I called forth a void scent. Let's see. Blank. Yeah, I was actually a little worried there for a second. My health kept fluctuating so much. But why? The general saw you sneak into the vaults. Suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. The flame general, he ordered you to look after me. Master Pashma. Papamash. Pashan. Papashan. That's what it is. More of them to the north. After them, salt sworn. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. We'll speak again. Back in the city. I ain't going after any more of them. But looks like I get to be face to face with an Asian. The source of his strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Am I gonna fight you? I don't remember. I think I fight him in this instance. Oh. Mournful voices of creation, send upon me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite my enemies. Now I fight him. Now I remember. Another void scent. You may. Your very being imperils your plan. Cannot be suffered to live. Yay. Now I get to deal with this monster by myself. Yay, now I get a dot, which makes this a time game of how fast can I DPS him down. And that wasn't that bad. Oh, look who came to take my kill. Thank you, Thancred, for taking my kill. Sentinel. And a blind. What class is he playing right now? Sentinel's a tank ability, but his weapon is too short to be a sword. But that is a paladin ability. I didn't realize Thinker was a paladin, or at the very least a gladiator. Yeah, because that's sort of a sword oath, which we actually don't even have that as an actual ability. So he might be an amalgamation for now. But he's not actually dead. We'll learn that later. Bringers of Chaos, Asians, to give them their true name. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Yeah, because you learned that problems follow me, not your map. Or not your map, your goggles. They do follow your goggles, but not as quickly as they follow me around. Oh, look, another crystal. We're being hesitant this time? No. That isn't one of our crystals. That's nothing to do with the ASEAN. Okay. I'm thinking we do a return. It's 15 minutes, but I don't really want to have to run around the corner. I mean, I guess I could have gone through the tunnel. It would have saved me time, but it's fine. I'm worried in the... No, I need to miss. Does it surprise you to see me dressed so? No, so I was once a salt sworn, though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up a different role as station master. Oh yeah, he's the guy who was over there. I thought I recognized him from something else. Your Grace ventured outside the gates. I must honor protecting her person. Into the crown, reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant effort, she returned her formal, vibrant self. And for the Sultana. For the Salt Sworn.
Exalted vessel of Noso, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Uldar, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo presides.
So I don't have to read.
Long live Nanamo! Glory to the Sultana! Forever may she reign!
Her dress has always been
They
so silly.
regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ulnamo, Sultana of Uldar, confer upon you this gift.
It's gonna be a gear piece, isn't it?
Raban,
Your Grace.
Now I'm gonna have to throw it away.
see to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, Ulda owes you a great debt. I am Rauban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there. An honor, indeed. Come, hero. Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Well, I'm walking in it. So much that I've passed out 3 times, I think, at this point. Untradeable items. Well, she gave me something. I think it's the ring. And unique items. Yep, she gave me the Aldana ring. Unique, untradeable. It's about to be thrown away. Because I cannot wear it. Shloing. Actually, 1 second. What's its item level? Item level 15. I'm sitting at 3 still. Shloink. I don't know why I'm using shloink as the describing sound of throwing something away. By the 12, Noso. Personal invitation. I'm pretty sure we're getting there. Wait. Yeah, we got 3 quests. Super close. Where is it? Okay, it's back down. That's gonna be ready. We're almost there. Then we can transition to gearing, which is gonna be really fun. Welcome back. Short version. Someone designed me something. We have to go meet. Greetings. The earrings are here. I crafted them myself. I'll have another, please. In case Miss Miller didn't warn you, the box is locked, and I am not permitted to give you the key. It is the final safeguard. You see, only designated individuals are authorized to distribute the earrings to guests. For this instance, the person in question is none other than Mistress Mono. Very serious. And she has my gold quest. Back over to her. Guild. See, we're making our way. We're getting there slowly. The banquet itself will be held in the fragrant chamber over to the royal commandant. But be sure to put your earring on first and send, or he'll send you packing. Okay. We need to go back over here. So I guess for Alda, it's an earring, but I think when you're over in Limsa, it's a pair of shoes they give you. I think it depends on which the crafters they have, um, to determine what they give you. We're not gonna update our gear because it's only gonna stay on for this quest. It is required to complete this quest, so I have to wear it. I think there's 5 or 6 quests like that for the entire MSQ for the entire game that require you to wear a specific theme. But we're at the banquet now.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raubon?
He gets to be a parrot stand now. I like the earrings, they kind of match my hair.
By right of the royal house of all, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Uldar and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Uldar is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets.
Wow, Raubon, that is an amazing topic of conversation during a party.
Nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty. Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Uldar, but there is so much more to do. That light, what is it? So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal? Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether? Yes, you are like they were. Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the Primals, though they were not of this land. When the Guardian Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago, the day we lost them. None who survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice. Nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light.
I mean, that is a descriptor you could use to describe them.
When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs.
What about the other 3 in my
It
bag?
is a gift from Heidelin.
Maybe I
Mother
only
of
have
all,
2 crystals.
and one she gave to you for a reason.
Actually, I think I only have 1. Why do I think I have 3? No, it's too early for my 2nd or even 3rd crystal.
Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
Why do I look so sad when I'm having a backstory vision?
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
But it's not.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Yep, we're gonna sit here on our stone while everyone fights.
We are being watched.
See, now it's a problem.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
Well, he's dead.
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
He's in a cheery old mood.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
You were saying...
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Definitely did not end up doing that. Two of that I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent. The eons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier. I'm aware of them. Pray them no mind. They are powerless to act. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. That is way too big for me. Why am I in shoes? Why am I wearing shoes in bed? General wants to see me, it seems. Let's see how this goes. I think he's over. Yeah, he's over here by the flame hole. waiting for me to recover. Yay! It only took 3 days of playing. But we finally are here. The Aldan Envoy. I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. "5 years ago, we looked on, powerless, as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartno by the Garleans. First by the Garleans, and then by the Thera, damn primal, call forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that we don't think of our fallen comrades and the warriors of light with whom no trace remains. The tragedy of the calamity are not so easily forgotten. So I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartno with a memorial service honoring the fallen. I'm hoping my counterparts will do the same. Bear Warriors, my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. Oh, I need to change my earrings. And I think he's handing us an airship pass. I can grant you permission to use the airship routes connected the 3 city-states to pass. Serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days where air travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions on certain public safeties. Others who insist to grant one regardless. And Noso, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain, but I have said enough. In the name of Sultana, I bid you farewell. Victory to the bold. Now go. Just guidance. Yay! Now we can go to Limsa Lominsa. Let's run down here and teleport upstairs. Oh, I have to run back over here. Or I can go upstairs. Oh. Equipped. Throw away because I can't have it. I didn't get anything. Back from your meeting with Raban. What did he have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flame General himself, and by airship, anyone who deserves more cannot think of one. Now I dare say Raban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to their graves having never once seen Eorzea from above. Poor buggers shuffle off to meet Thal, having never known the blues of Limsa Lominsa's shimmering seas are the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. Just walk there. Didn't take me very long. Although ain't like the other place bested by traveling, you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. I've already been to Gridania, but I have to go to Limsa. Safe travels, no soul. I'll see you when you get back. Yay, we can speed her at the landing strip. Post haste. We must run. Oh. Air landing. Greetings. This is the reservation counter for passengers traveling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Noso. Stone. Yes. High Wing Skyways at your service. High Wind Skyways at your service. Where will you be flying with us today? Proceed to the landing area. I'm glad it takes me to Limsa first. For the airship. Attention all passengers. This airship bound. This airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. Kinda seems a little rickety. Thinker's like, yeah, not today. And first, we met beneath the salt tree. I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Godspeed, no so. Godspeed. If I'm alright, they'll be singing. If I'm right, they'll be singing your praise from here to the far reach before long. Maybe you always walk. You always walk in the light of the crystal. I guess it's just me going to Limsa. Ooh, fancy. Just the way it looks and the way they're moving. This is an actual video. It's not like the interactive cinematics you get. At least that's not. At least that's what it looks like.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Agrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Well, that was cool.
Eorzea,
That looks more like our normal one.
a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Ooh, they're moving it. We see it so early in comparison to the rest of the story.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research
Sorry.
following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
Oh, it's him.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
He's an Alamegan. Forgot about that.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
He's out of the picture. Anyway, that's why I don't remember
Clean
him.
up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
The upper decks. Limsa Lominsa. Yippee. Okay, let's run over here. Wrong side of the gate. Oh, I was on the right side of the gate. You must be the envoy from Alda. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, sir. Admiral awaits your arrival. You are the Aldan envoy. Welcome to Limsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the Crow's Lift at the earliest convenience, where you will be taken to the Bulwarks Hall. Once you there, please speak with Zan Thurl. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. Okay, speak with the lift. We need to go to Bulwark Hall, but first let's look. We want to be strategic about this. So I don't want to have to run. I'm gonna have to run everywhere anyway. So I'm gonna have to collect all the aetherytes. But let's take a look. We need to run over and grab the main one in a minute. Let's look. The Crow Lift down. We can go down to the Drowning Wench. We can run over and grab Culinarian, and then run over and grab Marauder. And then run over here and get Blacksmith. And then go way downstairs. Okay. We want to go to the Drowning Wench. So then I can stay downstairs and not have to come back upstairs. We'll work our way down. We're going to go over here to Aft Castle first. Can you pronounce it? The Aft Castle. So then we don't have to run as far. Coming back this direction. There's one. And then we gotta run all the way over here and grab Culinarian and then Marauder. Now we can have all of the classes and gatherers and crafters that we're gonna have for the whole challenge. Just gonna go over here. There's a lot of Marauders over here. I mean, there's only 2. Speak with you. I want to unlock the class. There we go. Culinarian unlocked. Why did I? Oh. Equipped. Oh, yeah. Okay. We'll pick up your quest. I'm not going to do it right now, but we'll pick it up. We will switch back over to you. Oh, I guess we could have gone. I mean, we still can. Let's go this way. Only probably was telling me to go upstairs. I mean, that wasn't very hard. Never mind. And we'll grab the Marauder, which will be our second and final tank class. We got Gladiator earlier. Always take so long on that last question. Questions. Yay, now we have Marauder unlocked. We are going to equip the weapon so I can have the thing down here, and then we are going to switch back over. See, 'cause now I have. Why did it do that? It shouldn't have done that. It should have done it there for warrior. Yeah, I know. Warrior and Marauder are the same. Yeah, I can delete. We're not going to delete his set. We're going to switch back over. Why did it take the place of my that's weird. Maybe I shouldn't have. That's fine. It's not hard to fix. We just click here. Sort the mess. Re-equip you. And we update your set before we re-equip and change to the warrior set. Replace. There we go. Now we did it correctly. Unlike the first time. And we switch back. And we throw away the weapon because we don't want it. The only exceptions to those rules are the crafting. I can't use the class without the crafting weapons until I unlock Gold's blacksmith, who makes the weapons. It won't matter though because I couldn't get any of the materials without the tools for the crafters or the gatherers. I already got the point. We got that one. We got that one. We need to come over here to get blacksmith, and then we can go downstairs and get the main point. I think I probably can put all of the regular classes just on one of them. Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 10 of them. Ooh, do I unlock 2 things here? Goldsmith and blacksmith? Not goldsmith. Armorer and blacksmith. I think they're both in the same place. Yeah, armorer. Yay. Okay. So I think what will end up happening is after I unlock all the classes, we will spend some time getting better armor by leveling them, and we'll make all the weapons for all of the jobs. So I can have the ability to actually level the other jobs. I will probably end up leveling a lot of the crafting classes off stream, at least for the beginning portion, while I try to get them to the point where I can make the necessary tools. I got the waystone earlier. We need to run back over and go downstairs now. But I think I can make place an armory. It's gonna be for the blacksmith. Place in the goldsmith. Okay. We will run over here. I think we can technically stay in this one. No, I need to run downstairs. Actually, downstairs. What am I looking for? Yeah, I wanted to look. Yeah, you make the gladiator weapon. I think goldsmith makes my weapon. Okay. I just did the main story quest, and I didn't even mean to. Oh well. That's fine. I think the next one is for me to go physically up to the airship and go to... Yeah, so we skipped... That's not great. Oh well. Let's look. Where do we need to go? We need to go here. So I guess we're not going to watch the cutscene about going in talking with the admiral about the event because I just skipped it. Oh well. Well, we can run over here and grab Arcanist, Fisher, and Rogue, which are the last 3. That we get. Yeah, I need Arcanist Guild, Fisher Guild, and then Hawkins Alley. So there's 2 here and 1 down here. Limsa's as full as ever. Really full. I ran. Did I run past it? Oh, sorry. We have all our crafting classes. We have 1 more gathering, and we have 1 more DPS, 1 more ranged DPS, and 1 more physical or melee DPS, and we'll have all of our classes. Okay. And we come in here. And this was Arcanist Guild. And you're just going to ramble on about a book and carbunk. I think, like I did with Gladiator, I'm just going to throw the book away. I'm not going to try to equip it to set the keybind class changing piece up. It's going to cause a lot of chaos. Let's come out here. I have the Aetherite. We need to run down. We need to. What is? How did I do that? Oh, I guess K is. I didn't. Okay, I need to go there. Let's run downstairs. Sometimes I forget you can actually like physically run down here this way. So used to using the teleports inside the city. So we have. We'll get Fisherman first, then we'll go grab Rogue. Oh, that's the person. Need you first. No. Hot tech. Can I make fish food? That's a stupid question. Can I make the bait? I need to look that up. Before I throw away the bait. I can't buy bait from vendors. You have to be able to make the bait. They're not just gonna have you only be able to buy it. Let's look. Recipes that use this long form. I want to see if I can figure out. That's gonna drastically affect how we get it. No, I think I have to keep. Well, I'll keep it in the bottom of my bag, and we won't use it quite yet. I'm not entirely sure I can make fish bait. We're gonna look it up. 1 second. So I don't think you make it. I think you have to purchase bait. We'll we'll save Fisher for later. I think you have to purchase bait. You don't craft it. Hmm. We will figure that out later. We will keep them for now. We won't use them. They'll stay in the bottom corner. I have a feeling that Fisher will be leveled last slash only when needed for like crafting like quest related things. We'll figure that out later. But for now, they're gonna stay down there because I don't want to have to buy them if I don't need to buy them. Yeah. But let's go get our last job. So we can have an off. I feel like going from rogue to ninja is such a drastic change in the classes. Like, we're pirates and we're sneaky, kind of, and then we turn into ninjas who use magic, not magic. We use the energy to summon things, basically, which is kind of weird. I mean, it makes sense kind of when you think about it, but also it's like not the most straightforward. Because like they're obviously pirates. They live on the sea. They're surrounded by alcohol. Just their attire screams, "I live on a boat." Yay! And we throw you away. Okay. I think we got all of the aetherites and the big crystal. We'll check. Pretty sure. If that is the case, then we are going to transition to gearing. We need some gear upgrades. Massively. No, we didn't attune to this one. There we go. Now we have all of them. Zephyr's Gate, Tempest Gate, and Airland. Okay. Let's come up with a plan before we do anything else. Let's see. I'm gonna need to make weapons. Every single class here. And an offhand for my bots because I don't have my offhand anymore. That's a whole other problem. Let's see. Some of this is gonna be easy. Some of it's gonna be harder. Crafting. Yeah. So let's figure out this offhand. I think my tool was made at right here. Okay. So it is by this class. I just need to level my blacksmith up. Probably by doing iron for a while. Just craft a ton of iron, so I'm gonna, or not iron, bronze. Which isn't gonna be the most interesting for you guys to watch. We can do a little bit of it. And then we're probably, like, I can make some of this without needing the most of these tools I can make pretty well. I can make the dagger without, well, add that for now, without needing to get the secondary for the herbalist. I can make my war axe. I can make my sword. I can't make my bow for the other one quite yet. That one I can get. I need a shield too. Maple logs. Ooh, I have maple logs. What class is this? This is the carpenter. Let's just do this. And just sit here and craft for a moment. Not gonna be the most interesting. So I'm debating if we should run around together, or if I should run around and do all these things while on stream, or if I should end stream so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me do this while I run around collecting materials and leveling these crafters so that I can make all of the weapons and better gear than what I'm currently wearing. We might wait a little bit and then we can switch. I think I have a macro at my macros have been up. I mean, technically, I could use this one for just progress, but it's going to be missing the waist knot and muscle memory. But I mean, it does the job. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay. But I did unlock the higher versions of the weapons, which we don't really need right now. Ooh, that's a level 5 tool. I don't know if I can make level 1 versions of their weapons. Ugh. Like this one works, but that one doesn't. For Lancer, that's going to cause an issue. Unless there are multiple classes that can make the weapons. That might also be the case. Let's look. You're going to make most of my armor. You're going to make my armor as well. It won't be hard to get that. No, I think I have to keep... Okay. We're still gonna make all the level 5 weapons that we can. And then what we most likely will have to do is go find a vendor who will sell me weapons for every class. Level 1 weapons for every class. And then I will level every class to level 5 and replace their weapons with the one that we have here, because I shouldn't have thrown away their weapons. I should have kept them. Oh well, we're learning together because mistakes have happened. Okay. But for now, I will run around and gather stuff, because at the very least, my current problem is I need better gear for my thermaltage. So we can do this dungeon in about 2 quests, because we're about to hit the dungeon. But I will do that off stream. I'm not gonna make you guys sit here with me while I try to figure out how I'm gonna fix the problem I created for myself again by throwing away a tool. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that we did a pretty good amount of stuff today. We finished all of the quests up to the point where we could unlock the rest of the classes. We unlocked all of our jobs that we're going to have for this challenge, and all of our crafters and gatherers. And I think that we will end it here. I will see you all next time. I should probably be on tomorrow. But until then, bye-bye.